Hi guys, so we're going to do some exercises for stroke patients who need some exercises to get their mobility, flexibility, and strength and balance back. So we're going to start with some knee extensions. So we're literally just going to stand here and extend the knee, hold for 10 seconds, extend the other knee, hold for 10 seconds, done. Do that for 10 reps, 3 sets, get you some strength in there. So next we're going to do marching. March, be sure those knees are high, trying to lift those arms. To modify those who've had paralysis, you can sit down and just march and just try to get your knees up as high as you can. The next thing we're going to do is ankle dorsiflexion. So basically that's taking your foot and you're extending it and then flexing it. Back and forth. To modify this, you can add a band like this and pull and then pull harder. And this is a medium band, and I also have a heavy band, so you can use either or depending on how hard and how difficult you want it to be. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is trunk rotation. So with this, you literally just rotate your trunk this way and hold, this way and hold, just like this. And you can do what I'm doing where you put your hands on your knees to kind of help push you, or you can literally just like turn as much as you can. You're really just trying to get that strength and core balance back. So next we're going to do knee to chest. So this is kind of similar to the knee extension, but not really. So you can lean back. This is the modified version first, and just kind of bring that up as much as you can. You can also use the bands with this and put it around your knee and pull to really kind of help you get that stretch in there. If you were to stand up, you could stand up or lay down. This one is usually done laying down, so if I were laying down right now, you would just bring that up as high as you can to your chest. The next thing we're going to do is a bicep curl. So you modified, no weight, just curl that arm, just like this. Both sides. 10 sets, 3 reps, just curl the arm. With weight, obviously we would have a dumbbell, so dumbbell curls, bicep curls, just like this. Add some weight. Depending on the weight, you can either go from easy, more difficult, most difficult. The next thing we're going to do is a wrist bend. So you have your arm straight out, bend it down, bend it up. So flex up, flex down. With this one, take a band, modify it, stronger, pull hard, down, do the same thing, and pull, just like that. We're going to do wrist curls now. So this is kind of similar to the bicep curl, but you're not bending at the elbow joint, you're bending at the wrist joint. So you take your arm and you just bend at the wrist, up and down. You can also modify this by doing it with a dumbbell as well, depending on how much difficulty you want it to be. Then we're going to do wrist side to side. So it's easier if you keep the arm at 90 degrees, bend left, right, right. Other arm. It's kind of hard, even, and so, just go at your own pace. Don't feel like you have to overextend it. Just try to get some mobility in there. The next thing we're going to do is a step touch. So we're going to stand up for this one again, and you're just going to step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. To make this more difficult, what you would do is you would add a band, and then like this, and you go step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. To sit down, this is where, for those who can't quite do it, step, touch, either with the band or without the band. You go step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is, this is for balance, core balance really. If you need to hold on to something to modify it. You're just going to stand with one leg up, just like this. You can either do it without holding on to something if you can. Just try to hold on for 10 seconds. If you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. Totally fine. Next thing we're going to do is calf raises. So you can stand, hands at your hips, up, down, just like that. 10 sets, 10 reps, 3 sets. Then if you need to modify it, sit down, hold on to something if you need to. Same thing. Working the same thing, just sitting down. Just try to get as much movement in those ankle joints as possible. The last thing, or close to the last thing, we're going to do heel digs. So you sit and you just dig your heel into the ground. This kind of gets you back into that motion of heel-toe when you're walking, because a lot of stroke patients, they have that paralysis. Just want to get them used to kind of digging their heel into the ground. You can also do that standing up. That was the modified version. Just dig right out in front of you. Last thing we're going to do, arm circles. So you do 1 to 10, go front ways, go back ways. Switch arms. To modify this, you can either just shrug, do maybe a little bit, kind of bend your arm, or just shrug. You're still working the same joints. Some people, you're going to have more mobility to do this. Some, the shrugging is going to be your max, and that's completely okay. So all of this you can modify, you can make more difficult. Just do your best, and those are the exercises that stroke survivors can do to regain balance, mobility, strength, flexibility. Thank you.